Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to X2 The Threat. My name is Luigi, and it's been quite a while since I did an episode, but I have been doing stuff when I've had time, or just starting the computer and letting it run starting the game and letting it run for a bit. And uh, like I've built a whole bunch more stuff. I've expanded my operations. I now have wheat farms in Queen Space, which is Boron territory, Rolk's Fate, the Wall. So I'll show you where those are. So this is where we start, this area here, Homelite. And I've now expanded all the way up to Rolk's Fate, which I've put a wheat farm right over, right over there where it's highlighted. And up in Queen Space is another wheat farm, right there. And they've been consistently sold out. Yeah. So I set the prices, I'll show you the prices in a minute. And over here in Talati Space, I've set up a biogas factory in Greater Profit, and CEO Sprite. Whoa, that's a lot of enemy ships. Mostly M5, M5. So a cluster arrived here and broke up. Is there an allied capital ship here to fight? Not really. So those things are just gonna go ripping through everything for a while. So yeah, I'll show you the pricing schemes I've set up. So for CEO Sprite, I think it's pretty standard across the board, but I'm selling for 395 credits, which is a bit above average, and I'm selling the buying energy sells for exactly 6 average price, with the system set to transfer funds from if the station gets above 20,000 credits, it sends me any excess. So we'll be able to see that down. Oh, can't see it right now, but yeah. And I think Greater Profit's the same. Yeah, 395.16. Go down to Queen Space. I'm selling wheat for 35 credits and buying for 16 energy cells. This thing's not making as much money as I'd like, but it is making me consistent money, which is good. Selling it for exactly average price for energy crystals, and energy cells are selling 2 credits above average. Rolk's Fate. 35 credits, 16, so it's I'm pretty standard across the board, and as you can see here, all the stations are consistently sold out, except this one, which has a bit more than any of the others. And the solar power plant, if we actually look at its stock, it's not sold out, but it is making me credits because it has a ship selling energy cells. So that's the way why that one's making me money. So as for what I'm planning to do next is I'm actually waiting for the Argon wharf here. I'll show you where I am in a minute, to start selling me fully knitted out Novas, so Nova Ls, which will give me 2 beta high energy plasma throwers. Its speed's not the greatest, neither is the maneuverability, but that can all be upgraded. And also is a back turret, which is going to be very useful. Eventually I plan on upgrading all the way up to a Centaur class vessel, which will be nice. What do those come with? Not much at all. It has 2 turrets. Man, actually, I'm surprised it actually has so little to come with. Maybe not a Centaur, though. I think I might go for an Osprey, is what I was thinking of, which is the Talati Corvette. So, as we're waiting for that, I was going to say about what I was going to do with my other series. I'm planning to focus more on the X2 and X Rebirth stuff, because I want to get this over and done with, and X Rebirth is looking really good lately, and I'd like to be able to finish up the Secret Service update and get through at least one diplomatic aid mission chain before I move on to the Talati Outpost, which is coming out in November, I think, or is it December? I can't remember. Should have looked that up before I began, but oh well. As for Outlast and Space Engineers, I'm going to still could do Space Engineers, just to cut back on them a little bit, because that series isn't really going anywhere right now. I'm in talks with one of my friends to oh, I'm in Cloud-Based Southwest, by the way. That's what I said I was going to do that. So actually, I'll just slowly scroll through the systems. I've been talking with one of my friends. He's building a new computer, and he's interested in doing this Let's Plays as well. So I'm going to talk to him, see if he's interested in helping out with the space engineer stuff. Because I have a feeling if I just need to find some direction for that, and maybe some more another player for us to work off each other for humor and stuff, or just general role playing. I might go the angle of the guy slowly going insane in deep space if he doesn't end up coming through and building up his computer. If he's watching the series, he know who he is. As for Outlast, I'm not really feeling that series. I'm not enjoying it much, and it's a lot of work for editing for the little thought bubbles and stuff. So I may just stop doing that one entirely, and may even take the videos down at some point, because I'm really not feeling that series. As for future, I am thinking also doing on the side, maybe starting doing some streaming, maybe for like this game or X Rebirth, just streaming the more grindy stuff, and focusing in this series on the campaign where I fly around just killing things or building things. Do some of that, some big, maybe the initial push into say Paranite or Slit Space on camera, but doing the rest off camera. Well, not off camera, off YouTube, and just doing it on Twitch. And you might be able to catch me on Twitch. I'll put a link to my Twitch channel. I don't have any banner art or anything set up on that. Still need to go through and do that. But I'll post a link to that. Also, I have started a Twitter account, which right now consists of tweets about my cat, mainly. There's a couple to one of my friends, but mostly it's just cat tweets, because my cat is all I have to tweet about. So, not a lot there if you're interested in me talking about my cat, I guess. And also, hopefully I have it set up correctly, so YouTube will automatically send tweets through my announcements through my Twitter account. And I'll have a link to my Twitter account in my the description of this video from all videos from now on, and maybe go back to the old ones and do that as well. Not sure when I'm going to be able to do when I'm going to start doing live streams, but I definitely want to start trying that. Also, maybe if there's enough interest to maybe do a couple Guild Wars 2 Let's Plays, because I got back into that a little while ago, and I've been having a lot of fun in some of the recent updates. So there might be some Guild Wars in my future, as well as general streets. Why am I trying to target an enemy? I think that catches us all up on things. Let's see. I talked about Outlast, talked about Space Engineers. I talked about this, X Rebirth. Yeah, I think that's everything. So hopefully this guy is stocked up. No. So actually, I'll go show you the Osprey, because I am thinking about getting one of those. So where are they? Seaswell, yeah. We might not be able to get there in this episode, but we'll sure try.
Autopilot activated.
And this ship hasn't been updated. The reason I want to use a Nova is because right now I'm in a Scout class fighter, and they are not good against the Kha'ak.
Pirate ship.
Good for him.
No gate. President's
But yeah, they're not. This thing is just like butter to them, and they'll just tear right through it. With an M3, I'll at least have a chance against them if there's one or two. A swarm will still destroy me, which is why I eventually want to switch to
President's End.
Which is why I eventually want to switch to an Osprey class. Well, not an Osprey in particular, but a Corvette of some sort, because that has enough shielding for me to at least dive into the swarms and at least stand a chance. Because the thing with the differences between fighting the Kha'ak and a regular pirate or Xenon ship in this game is you have a chance of dodging the pirate weapons. With the Kha'ak, they're instant hits. They're pretty much laser beams, so they fire and it's immediately at max range, so there's no chance of dodging it. So maneuverability doesn't make much of a difference. Also, one or two of the Corvettes in this game. Yeah, one or two of the Corvettes in this game have a flak cannon, which is immensely helpful against the swarms of them, especially since they're not very heavily armor shielded. I'm in pirate space right now. Oh well, makes sense. Shortcut, somewhat. Not really, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe a little bit of time is saved, but I gotta make sure I move quickly through here, because I don't think I'm harmless anymore, so I think they will attack me. Oh, I'm still harmless here, I'm a master industrialist. Boron and Argon, trust me, the split Paranda don't like me, and the Talati are starting to like me more as I'm trading in their space. So the reason I'm selling biogas to the Talati is because they import it. It's one of the goods they import, but they don't produce. So by putting up stations there, I am cutting out the middle.
Entering system. Farnham's
That's a lot of red
legend.
ships. Better make sure just pirate ships. Okay. By cutting out the middleman over here, let's go over here for CO Sprite, for example. More, more of these guys, and still, no, none of that. Uh-oh. That's my ship there. Where's my ship? Oh, that's. Can it get right past those Kha'ak? Okay, he made it through, and I'm hearing people shooting. Who is fighting near me? Near me? I don't see anything. So yeah, he made it. But as I was going to say, I'll show you in Greater Profit, because that way we don't have all the red on the map. If we go to Palladium, I think it's Sun Oil that uses it? No. Flower Farms, here we go. This should be it. Yeah, as you can see, they do buy bowgas, so by selling, I'm pretty much just selling a secondary resource to them. They don't need it, but it helps them, it improves the secondary resources slightly modify the production values of the ships, so not ships by the station. So, like, yes, it only needs energy cells to produce, but the bowgas and telladium the station uses increases the products produced by the station. So, it makes little difference to the economy. The economy keeps getting, but it's a little place for me to make money, which is why I'm selling there. And if for anyone wondering, L just stands for Afro Luigi. I am not very original with my names. Afro Luigi Industries, blah farm, then locations. Although I don't really need that in because of the way these are sorted. I didn't think of that, but I might rename them off camera. I might not be able to show you though. Where am I? I'm there. Maybe I'll be able to get there in time. If I stop turning off the SATA, I'll be able to get there for sure. And I'll show you why I want the Centaur. Actually, let's see. Thinking. I'm pretty sure it's the
Entering
Osprey I
system.
want.
Atreus's clouds.
Like, I never actually played. I came into the series after this game. Extra Reunion was the first game in this series I played. So this is actually the farthest I've ever gone in this game. Usually only ever got through the first mission when they had you take the what's it called? Where they had you go pick up the Boron guy and back to TerraCorp. I never really got farther, so this is the farthest I've ever gotten and the most money I've ever made in this game. And soon we'll be heading into once we get to the point of this game where I can have an Osprey and proceed through the main quest line. My next game will be, of course, X Reunion, and that'll be a nostalgia trip for me, and I'll get to replay it knowing what I know now about the game.
Entering system. Rolk's fate.
Because when I got really into X Reunion is about a year before Terran Conflict came out, so I only played through one. I only went through the campaign once of X Reunion, and the amount of hours you can sink this game, it was the one save that lasted till Terran Conflict, and then I sunk like over 2,000 hours into Terran Conflict. Albrian Prelude, I don't think I ever sunk much time into. No, that's because I was waiting for X Rebirth, which did get trashed in the reviews, but I am enjoying it now that it's in 2.5. Like I said in the in the X Rebirth video yesterday. Speaking of which, I didn't realize it till yesterday after I'd recorded X Rebirth, but the 21st, so yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of me uploading my first public video to YouTube. I had uploaded 2 videos prior to that, but you guys aren't gonna ever see those. So it's unlikely you'll ever see them because it was for a school project. So I need to get back in contact with the people I did that project with and get their permission to release the video to the public, which I've fallen out of contact with. Let's see, can still get in contact with her. That one. Actually, I've only fallen out of contact with one of them, and it'd probably be fairly easy for me to find them again because very distinctive name. Not going to say their names for privacy reasons, but so, one thing I've been thinking of doing is the new Alien. I'm a fan of the Alien series and Alien to a lesser extent Alien, the Predator series, and Aliens versus Predator. So I've been thinking on Halloween. Currently, I have no plans, except for Friday.
Entering system. Profit share.
Halloween's usually a game night for me where where actually we haven't been doing it lately, but me and my friends get onto roll20.net and we play tabletop games over Roll20. Since it's Halloween, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to make it. So I'm thinking I might just cancel it ahead of time and live stream the new Alien game. Maybe with Facecam. I'm thinking about it. I have one webcam, but it's not a very high quality one. So it's either right, and I don't. So I'm tossing up between low quality.
Entering system. Sees well.
So my options are low quality face footage if there's interest in that. Oh, I made it to Seaswell? We totally did. But yeah, the options are low quality footage for my face or no face cam. I really don't have a problem with showing my face online, so I might just go with low quality because you guys don't.
Not available.
We'll see. Let me know what if any of you care or make it this front of the video. Let me know what you guys think about a face cam. If you'd rather see a face cam and have it be low quality, or if you'd rather go without. I am not very adamant. In the few horror games I have played, I am quite a. I've been thinking back, and I'm pretty sure I'm not very adamant. I'm pretty sure most I do is Twitch. Although maybe with me talking as well, it'd be different. But yeah, if I was gonna do that, I think I'd start. Well, yeah, if I was gonna do a live stream, I'd start it at like 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. There is time variations depending on where you're from. Like I know there's time zones, but not everyone uses daylight savings times, and British Columbia, where I live, does. So there'd be slight time. It might be confusing because I always think of myself as +8, but I think right now it's technically +7 from Greenwich Standard. I'm probably getting that wrong, but whatever. Someone will correct me maybe if they care. Toddy Showroom is what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Teladi showroom.
There we go. Osprey, here we go. So yeah, where's the stats? For shields. Okay, here's what we want. It has 3 turrets, so it has more turrets than the Centaur. I think the big difference is, oh right, that's why I want the Osprey. The phased shockwave generators. It's a energy based. It's like a flat cannon, pretty much. And yes, they're not very realistic, but it's a game. But those are extremely good against swarms of weak enemies like the Kha'ak are. So eventually going to save up enough to get an Osprey, which is 1, 2, 3. No, that's not the Osprey. That's the Osprey. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 9 million credits, and I only have 2.4 million.
Autopilot activated.
So we'll head back to Cloud-Based South Lakes because I'm gonna get this for sure. Gonna get this. Actually, let's check this ship's. Come on, cancel. How do I cancel?
Autopilot off.
Let's check this thing's M3s. See if I want to get its. That button is what I want. Where's the most expensive fighter? Here we go. The Falcon. That's what I want. I keep screwing up. I want the Falcon. Large, high energy. It could go all the way up to Okay, I want the Argon heavy fighter is better because it has the beta high energy plasma throwers. Same amount of shields as well, so not. I'll go with the set. Yeah. So the Argon Centaur. So next video I'll start it off when I get that.
Activated.
I'll probably buy it off camera just so I can make sure I get it. But wow, I just spent a whole other video just rambling. I should do that more. Just ramble. See if anyone cares. Although I technically wasn't rambling because I had a purpose behind all my behind everything I said. But that'll be all for this video. Hopefully I fixed the echo from last video. I'm sorry about that, by the way. I didn't catch that in my initial sound checks. Caught it this one and managed to figure out what was causing it. It was the with my headset, the only way the mic picks up is if I turn on the listen feature in Windows, and the listen thing was piping the sound. DxTory, the recording software I used,
Entering
was picking up
system.
the
CO
listen option.
Buxoid.
So yeah, there was two different voice streams, and they were slightly different in when they were being picked up. So not much I could do about it, but I've managed to fix it around, so I'll just be able to delete that sound, the extra echo, and fix that. Um, I'm looking at different recording software, see if I can find something better than DxTory, because I am having a few other problems with it. But that's for another video. It's going to have to be because I'm out of time for this one. So I will see you all in the next episode, and I hope you
Entering
enjoyed listening.
system. Menelaus's frontier.
And I hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble end over end. That doesn't make sense, but okay. Bye.